All right, people, today what you're doing is multiplying a monomial by a polynomial. Okay, monomial means one term. Polynomial means multiple terms. So a monomial can be like 8, or it could be like 2x, or it could be like 4v squared. A polynomial is like x plus 3 or 6x squared minus 5x plus 2. Okay? So what we do when we take a monomial times a polynomial is we take each term times each other. So if we have 7 times x plus 5, this is a monomial times a polynomial. And we just do the distributive property. So we get 7x plus 35 here, okay? If we have a variable involved, such as if we have 8x times 2x minus 3, again, we do the distributive property, but we got to be careful now. 8x times 2x, 8 times 2 is 16. X times x is x squared, x to the second power. Then you take 8x times negative 3, and you get minus 24x. All right. So let's keep building on this. If we have 4n times 2n squared minus 5n plus 1. So when we multiply, take coefficient times coefficient. 4 times 2 is 8. N times n squared, there's n to the 1 power here, n to the 2 power here. We add 1 plus 2, and we get n to the 3 power. Then we go 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. N to the 1, n to the 1, 1 plus 1 is n to the 2. When you multiply the coefficients, multiply the numbers in front, add the exponents. And then 4n times 1 is 4n. If we have 6n squared on the outside, times 3n squared minus 5. So we got to take 3n squared times 6n squared. 3 times 6 is 18. N squared times n squared is n to the 4th power. Then 6n squared times negative 5 is negative 20n squared. All right, hopefully you're getting this. All right, so 8x cubed times 6x cubed minus 3x plus 10. You take the 8 times the 6, and you get 48. And then you work with the variables of each. X to the third times x to the third, you add the exponents. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Then there's a minus sign. Then you take 8 times 3, which is 24. x to the third times x. This is x to the 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 8x to the third times 10. 8 times 10 is 80, and then x to the third. Okay? So that's what we're doing today. We're doing just the distributive property with variables. Oh, let's say we have two different variables in the problem. So if we have like 2m and we have 4m squared minus 3mn plus 2mn squared. Okay? So we distribute again. Okay? 2 times 4 is 8. M times m squared is m cubed. Minus 2m times 3mn. 2 times 3 is 6. M times m is m squared. And then there's no n here. There's an n here, so we just add it on the n. And then we go plus 2m times 2n squared. 2 times 2 is 4. M here, no m here, so it's just an m. No n here, n squared here, so we put n squared there. So you just take what's in each and you write them down if they don't have the same things. Again, if we have 4r squared and we have like 6r squared plus 7r m minus 3m squared. So if we multiply these, 6 times 4 is 24. R squared times r squared is r to the fourth because we add 2 plus 2 makes 4. Plus, you take the 4 times the 7. 4 times 7 is 28. R squared times r. There's 2 there, 1 here. So that makes 3 of them. And then there's no m here. There's an m here, so we put the m on the end. Minus 4 times 3 is 12. R squared, m squared is r squared, m squared. Because there's no r here. There's no m here. So we just combine them together in the end. Okay, so you'll have a worksheet with 16 questions. You have to do them all. Now, a lot of you didn't hand in your last worksheet. So make sure there's a worksheet with problems 13 through 24 that you get handed in. And make sure you have their name on there because it doesn't have a place where it has your name. So somebody last time handed theirs in without their name on it. Look in the basket. It might be you. Okay? So that's all. Get to work and treat Mr. Livermont nicely. Thank you.